Hi, and welcome back to Tiger Den. We hope you enjoyed your spring break.
Speaking on which, we'll have a follow-up on what people did last week over spring break. To start off the show, here's Christy with the Norman High School news.
Hi, welcome back to Tiger Den. Hope you all had a safe spring break, and just like spring break, this week's news is going to be short. But what better way to start off the news than news about awards? The Norman Music Club sponsors an annual award of $50 to be awarded to an outstanding senior music student at Norman High School. Any student of a standard orchestral or band instrument, keyboard, voice, or classical guitar is eligible for the award. Audition applications and rules are available by contacting any music teacher at NHS or by calling the music department at 360-0220. Auditions will be held at OU March 26th, and the deadline is March 22nd. And now here's more information on ACT Review Seminar. The seminar will begin Monday, March 28th. There will be 6 sessions, and the class will meet Monday and Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 9:30. For more information, contact Sue at the switchboard. At Murray State College in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, they have 53 jobs for students who wish to earn part of their educational expenses. These students will also be given priority in awarding of their other financial aid. Information is available in the counselor's office. All students interested in applying for the Penn Professional Educators of Norman $300 scholarship should pick up an application form from Mrs. Blackburn in room 101 and return it by April 15th. For Tiger Den News, I'm Christy Francis, and now here's Jennifer with the sports.
Thanks, Christy. Well, the girls' soccer team beat UConn this past Thursday. The score was 5-0. The boys' soccer team also won. They beat U.S. Grant 11-0. The baseball team also had a victory. They beat Ponca City twice last Friday. The scores were 12-1 and 12-8. They could not beat Mother Nature. They had their 5th loss with the rain. With the victories over Ponca City, the record is now 3-0. They go up against Midwest City Monday at Norman High at 4 o'clock. And Tuesday, they go up against Moore at Norman High also at 4 o'clock. Till next week, I'm Jennifer McCammon.
This week we will present you with what's going on at Central Mid-High, and now here's Central Mid-High News.
Good evening. This is Shirley Davis and Betsy Graves for Tiger Den. Central has come through again with the 10th annual Central Co-Ed Volleyball Tournament. It has been with us as long as the school became a mid-high in 1973. Some rules are as follows. There are 3 guys and 3 girls on a team with no more than 2 guys and 2 girls from the 6-hour athletics, and no varsity members are allowed. There are 13 teams which involve approximately 140 kids, which really brings the school closer together. The homerooms are taking charge and coming up with some really far-out names, such as the BVDs, alias Browns Volleyball Daredevils, King and Her Court, Norman's Tigers, Cold Cuts, Guzzlers, Mouseketeers, Team Flakes, and the top of our list are Miss Sign's 2 teams, the Siamese Twins, Cheech and Chong. Games are played Tuesday through Friday, with makeup games on Monday in the new gym. The coordinator is Miss Mockle, and the co-coordinator is Mr. Peters. Good luck, teams.
Enrollment for next year will be going on from April 4th through the 22nd. Until then, though, a lot of things are happening. Latin Club is competing in a scholastic game called Protamen. The state tournament will be held either March 31st or April 1st. April 1st is also the expected date of the Central Mid-High Talent Show. Last year's show was a big success, and we surely have some talent out there that would love to star in this year's show also.
Central's choir had a trip this month, and to liven it up, I've composed a song to help dramatize it. Central's choir had a trip, C-H-O-I-R, and on that trip they went to more, C-H-O-I-R, with a 1 there and a la-la there. There a 1, here a 1, everywhere a la-la. Central's choir had a trip, C-H-O-I-R.
Student Council is planning another trip to the Phil Smalley Center, this time for Easter. The gift to be presented hasn't been announced yet, but the fundraiser held to buy the gift had a lot of participation by the students. The Central Mid-High Constitution was changed at the last SUCO meeting. Instead of the parliamentarian being voted into office in the fall, he or she will be running in the spring along with the president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer.
And in gymnastics, the second Irving Central Invitational was held March 5th in Central's own new gym. There were teams from Robin Hill, Lakeview, Irving, Central, and the city recreational team. Ages was 11 to 15 and older. Everyone from CMH Place, congratulations, girls. Central's journalism class came out with a newspaper, conveniently named A Newspaper. It contains stories about clubs and things going on at CMH, puzzles and games, news, sports, poems, book reviews, editorials, gossips, and song dedications. It is typed by the third-hour typing class, written by the journalism class, and contributed to by the school. Good job, Central. Home Ec will be selling suckers for April Fool's Day that can be bought for 25 cents. They can be signed with your favorite joke to be sent to your favorite fool. Betsy?
Thank you, Shirley. At the recent writing competition held at Oscar Rose Junior College, 10th grader Julie Miser received an honorable mention for her story entitled After All These Years. The Central Band and Orchestra have been getting ready for the All-City concert. The first rehearsal was Monday, March 21st from 7 to 9 at Central. The next rehearsal will be held at West Mid High during the school hours on the day of the concert. The performances will be Monday the 28th for orchestra and Tuesday, March 29th for band. This has been Betsy Graves for Tiger's Den.
And Shirley Davis. Have a good week.
And now here's Holly Waller with the follow-up on what people did last week over spring break.
We're doing a follow-up on last week on what people did over spring break. Well, I basically just traveled to San Antonio in Louisiana to visit some relatives and had a nice time chatting with them.
I stayed at home and slept late.
I babysat a couple of times and my grandmother came to visit.
I sat around and worked and enjoyed my free time.
Okay, for spring break, I went to New York City and saw a whole bunch of Broadway and off-Broadway plays.
You want to know what I did during spring break? I took a theater group of 4 wonderful girls to New York City. We saw 4 Broadway shows, well, 3 Broadway shows and 1 off-Broadway show. We saw Cats, Agnes of God, Chorus Line, and the off-Broadway show was Cloud 9. We were not mugged, we were not beaten. We came back with most of our money that we didn't spend, and we all loved it.
Thank you.
Yep.
I did exactly what I told you I was going to do just prior to spring break. Do you remember asking me what I was going to do?
Sure did.
I did exactly what I said I was going to do.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
You ready? I took a cruise ship to the Bahamas and got real seasick and threw up on top of the waiter. And now here's a look at some of the sights and sounds at the 5th quarter for the MTV Norman Cable Kickoff Party.
MTV Music Television, the world's first video music channel in stereo. I'm J.J. Jackson, and I'll show you The Clash, In Excess, the mighty J. Giles Band, and X-Squeeze members take the long honeymoon.
Brian Hickey, go get 4 tickets.
John Ober, go get 4 tickets.
Gary Mitchell, 4 free concert tickets.
Yeah, here you go. I was an employee, you didn't get them. She already won, didn't she? I don't know.
Scott Logan, 4 free concert tickets. Go get them. Kiss and the Plasmatics, Windy O.
How many is that? Kathy Conlin, 4 free concert tickets. Go get them.
That's the last.
Okay,
This is the last
t-shirt.
one. This is the last one. Okay. Jeff Hart, you out there, bud? If you're out there, go get 4 free concert tickets. All right.
And now time for Tiger Den's Entertainment Corner. Tiger Den's top 5 MTV videos this week are War by U2, Der Kommissar by After the Fire, Love My Way by the Psychedelic Furs, Pressure by Billy Joel, and Come to Me by Split Enz. This week's new release spotlight turns to an old group with a new album, Feline by the Stranglers on CBS Records and Tapes. The Stranglers started a revival of Doors-influenced rock when they formed in Britain in early 1976. Since then, they have led the musical style change in Britain and then suddenly disappeared after the 1981 release of their last album, Les Folets. They have suddenly reappeared this month with their new release, Feline. Once known for grating vocals and a Farfisa organ, the new sound implements a rhythm machine, acoustic guitars, bass, and a reflective vocal that combine with a synthesizer to produce a pleasing combo. Feline is modern music for the 80s. It's highly recommended and rates a deserving 9. That's all for this week's Entertainment Corner. I'm Mark Rubin.
Just think, 10 more weeks of school.
I can't wait till summer.
Well, wait a minute, that means, well, there's only 10 weeks for juniors and 9 weeks for seniors. But that
For
means
Tiger Den, I'm Holly Waller, and
60
that's
days for
James
juniors.
Lambeth. Have a nice week.
40 weeks for seniors.